Hi, friend.
Hello everyone, it has been so long since I've made a video, probably a year I think. I'm rusty. Today I'll be sharing with you guys 10 mistakes that I think I've made with my dreadlocks. Despite how much research I did before deciding to get them, I still goofed up. I done goofed. So like I said, it's been about a year since I've made a video. A lot has happened in that year. I ended up moving and now I have my own place again, and we got some new pets and going to a different school, and I got a different job, and it's just been so crazy. My camera broke, my laptop broke. I thought it was broken, but really just the power button wasn't working, so I put off sending it to the repair shop because I thought they would like wipe my hard drive or something, but really just the power button was broken. So that was a pain. Yeah, it's just been a crazy year and probably like the best year of my life. I'm so happy to be where I'm at. But I miss filming, I miss putting out videos and stuff because it's a lot of fun and I'm hoping to get back into it. So to get back into it, I'm just gonna do this short little video here. Sorry about that. The lighting is so bad in here. It's so gloomy outside today like always, and it's pretty early in the morning still, so I don't have any sunshine. Okay, so I'm just going to get on into the 10 mistakes that I think I've made during this whole dreadlocking process. First thing though, I'll show you guys what they're looking like since it's been probably like a year since you guys have seen any type of progress shot, I suppose. So just really quickly, I haven't got them maintained in like a while, so kind of a mess back there. They're doing nice. I like them still. So yeah, that's what they're looking like now. So mistake number 1 was sectioning them myself. And I was kind of confident going about it because of how much I researched it and yada yada, but honestly, I think I did a pretty good job other than the fact that these two are huge. They are the biggest sections that I have in like the thickest part of my hair, so they're like twice the size of my other dreadlocks. And this one I'm actually in the process of brushing out, so if you guys are interested in seeing that process, let me know. We'll see how the hair looks when I brush it out. I'm thinking about maybe turning these into 3 or 4 separate ones because they are so thick. Yeah. And what kind of goes along with sectioning them myself was maintaining them myself in the very beginning. I did a lot of crocheting with that little crochet hook needle thing, and I think I damaged a lot of hairs in there, and they say not to do that very often, and I didn't listen because I thought that I would make them look neater and tidier, and it didn't really work, and probably ended up just breaking a lot of the hairs in there. So this is probably the biggest mistake that I made. Mistake number 3 is not drying my hair properly after taking a shower or swimming or whatever. You're supposed to blow dry your hair, and I don't have a blow dryer and I don't live in a warm, dry climate, so anytime my hair gets wet, like right now, it stays wet all day. And just recently I've had a run-in with a little bit of, I want to say, mildew, where my dreadlocks, the chunky ones especially, smelt a little funky. They had a little bit of mildew growing inside, so I had to do a deep clean, and it actually took care of it completely, which I'm so grateful for, but it was a little bit of a mess, and I was freaking out, and I thought I just ruined my hair, and I was gonna have to brush them all out, and my hair would be disgusting, so I'm really glad it worked out, and it's fine now. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to dry my hair faster when I get out of the shower. I'm trying to take showers in the morning so they have all day to dry, and I'm hoping to get a hair dryer very soon. So the 4th mistake I kind of briefly went over was showering at night. Like I said, I'm trying to shower in the morning now. I used to shower at night every once in a while, and it just, your hair doesn't dry. It just will not dry, and then you wake up and your dreadlocks are all kinked up and in weird positions, and it's just not a good habit. So the 5th mistake that I made would have to be not separating my hair very well when I'm washing it in the shower. So because I do have partial dreadlocks, I do have my normal hair on the top half of my head here, and I'll have to show you guys my shower routine sometime because it's a little funky when you're trying to not get normal shampoo and conditioner on your dreadlocks, and I just don't think I've been as careful about that as I should be. And every once in a while I'll notice some of my dreadlocks start getting that sticky buildup on the inside of them, and I think it's just from like extra conditioner maybe touching them or some shampoo touching them from my undreaded hair. So I just need to be extra careful with that. And another thing having to do with cleanliness is not deep cleaning enough. I probably have deep cleaned twice now, and the reason being is the first time I tried it, it was kind of a disaster. If you saw that video, it did not go very well, and when I took my hair out of the cleanse, it was all in one big tangled mess, and it took me a really long time to brush it back out. Two of my dreadlocks were actually like stuck together, and I couldn't figure out where one ended and one started, and it was just crazy. So it kind of scared me, and I was like, I'm never doing a deep clean again. And I ended up doing it again more recently when I had that mildew issue, and it was perfectly fine. So I don't know what I did differently. I don't know what I did wrong the first time. I think maybe I used too much baking soda. I'm not sure. But yeah, it worked out the second time, so now I'm hoping to do them more often. I think you're only supposed to do about twice a year, so no more than that, but I've really only done them twice. Like I said, I've had my dreadlocks for at least 3 years or something, around 3 years now. So yeah. Mistake number 7 is not using enough conditioner oil. I will condition the undreaded part of my hair, but I rarely put conditioner oils or things like that in my dreadlocks, and I think I really need to because they're getting pretty dry. They're okay. I think it's because my normal hair kind of touches them and gets them a little soft because of the products that are on my undreaded hair, but I do think that I could be taking care of them just in general more. Massaging my scalp more, that's another mistake that I think I've made, is just not paying enough attention to the health of my scalp, I suppose, and taking care of that. Massaging it and putting, oils at the base of my dreadlocks, and just making sure my hair is growing healthily and making sure I'm eating the right things to make my hair grow, because I've been losing a lot of hair lately, and I think finally I'm getting that problem under control. So that's another thing. I kind of briefly skipped over mistake number 9, which was doing the wrong deep clean and wasn't paying very much attention to how much baking soda I think that I put in the mixture, so I think I ended up doing it completely wrong. So if you're doing a deep clean, please be careful with the ratio of the products that you're using. And finally, mistake number 10, pulling out the loose hairs. I have such a bad habit of picking my fingers through, and when I feel a loop, I tug on it and tug and tug and tug and pull it out of the dreadlock. So I have a ton of this baby hair that has fallen out, and yes, some does fall out normally just because your hair just kind of undreads every once in a while towards the base, but I get these little loops of hair, and I just tug on them and tug on them, and as a result I have a ton of loose hair back here that is just not living inside the dreadlocks anymore. So every time I get maintenance done, she has to put it back in the dreadlocks, and then I end up just pulling it back out again. So I think that is a real issue, and I shouldn't be doing that because it makes the base of my dreadlocks very thin compared to the tip of them. Up here is like a lot thinner because all of that hair that was up there is tugged out. So in the end, that can actually make your dreadlock fall off your freaking head. So don't do that, and I need to take my own advice and not do that. But yeah, those were my somewhat out of order 10 mistakes that I have made over the past couple years of having these dreadlocks on my head. Hopefully you guys don't make the same mistakes. I'm sure everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. My legs are falling asleep. Gotta wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have made any similar mistakes, and let me know if you're interested in seeing any more updates about my dreadlocks. I will be doing some updates about the pets and things that I have gotten, because that is another big part of my life, is my animals. As you saw behind me, I had my newest little additions, 2 girl rats. Hey. ice cream. And next to them is my bearded dragons. If you guys are interested in any pet type videos, please let me know. I am doing a video on how to clean out my roach tank because I breed the roaches. If you guys have seen that video of mine, I breed roaches for my bearded dragon, and some people have been interested in how the heck that happens. So that will be my next video. So yeah, just leave any suggestions down in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what I say. Miss you guys. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.